So there's been a discussion for some time now about hip hop, the state of hip hop. Where is it at? Has hip hop died? So on and so forth. And the fact of the matter is, it hasn't died. Hip hop is alive and well. Rap is alive and well. There are certain subgenres of rap, hip hop, however you want to look at it, that thank God have pretty much passed away. But in this video entitled Rap Fatigue and the Unfair Criticism of Hip Hop, we're going to go a little bit deeper into this and talk about it even more and what people really mean when they talk about they're tired of rap, because I think it's very important. Let's get to it.
So for the past 35 years, there has always been a rap song trending in the top 40 of the Hot 100 Billboard. To put this in perspective, for the past 2,000 weeks straight, there was a rap song trending. Well, history was made last month. For the first time since 1990, a rap song was not in the top 40 of the Hot 100 Billboards. Now this begs the question, is rap dying? Now I want to nip this in the bud right fast. Rap is not dying. It will never die. This argument is very similar to the gaming is dead. The majority of people saying this only play 3 games: Madden, Call of Duty, and 2K. You need to expand your horizon. And contrary,
I ain't saying facts about gaming because I ain't no gamer, but it's the same thing with the music, right? It's like people saying rap is dead, but they just listen to Drake, or they listen to 1 or 2, like he said, maybe 3 artists. There's a whole buffet of artists out there that you can listen to. The problem, one of the problems anyway, not the problem, but one of the problems is the fact that the record companies and the powers that be for so long really only pushed a certain type of music, right? And so you begin to think that that's all that we have to offer, that that's all that's out there.
to what's true, 2025 was actually a great year for music. We got some fire albums
It was.
from Freddie Gibbs, Earl Sweatshirt, Clips, KID. So if you do feel like rap is dying, maybe it's time you switch up your listening ears. I think that this is a good thing that rap isn't charting or isn't making the money that it was once doing. Instead of using the argument of rap is dying, maybe the capitalism in rap is dying. Now, rap has always had a negative stigma. It's too violent, overstimulating, it's not a real art form, etc., etc.
Gangs, drugs and gangs, drugs, drugs.
What is the worst genre of music?
Hip hop. It's like really ass, and like it all sounds the same, and these black guys don't know how to make music for shit, bro. Hip hop is such like a stupid genre. Nobody knows how to sing. They're all just like yapping about some random ass shit. It's ass. Hip hop's fucking.
Yeah, and it's funny because their whole cultures are influenced by hip hop. Yeah, they got aspects of it. Look like, I don't know if this is 2 Hispanic girls or 1 Hispanic, 1 white girl. Either way, both of their cultures are highly influenced by hip hop, whether they like it or not. Highly influenced by hip hop. That's 1. But 2, now we start seeing, this is the thing, especially like even with the black fatigue thing, right? Where you say you got certain types of rap and things like that are violent, where they ain't talking about shit. Let's just be honest. And they put that together like with everything else, like that's the whole of hip hop. That's the whole, like every hip hop / rap artist has nothing to say. They're all mumble rappers. They're all drill artists. That's not the case. But again, a good part of it is the fact that these things were marketed for so long to such a large crowd. So when you know, a lot of people, and they just don't know about the other artists that's out there, right?
I stopped playing rap for the most part, and honestly, I've come to realize it's probably the worst genre there is. Like, our parents were right. They used to say that all the time, that rap is terrible, it's not good, and it's not good music. They were right. Why would I listen to rap when there's people like Jack Johnson or Leonard Skinner or...
Again, rap. There's all sorts of good, wholesome rappers out there. And I ain't even talking about not cussing type shit. Hell, we just talk about, you know, Cole and Kendrick, right? 2 of the top rappers, well, have been the top rappers for a while now. Their bars ain't all about negativity, bro. It just ain't. And those are just 2. There's a whole lot more artists out there, younger and older, who've been putting out music that's good music that you can listen to, that ain't just about being in the club, messing with the strippers, things like that. The thing is, even that type of music, that's not made for everybody. That's made for people who like it, who live that type of lifestyle. But that's really a small portion of the whole hip hop community, for real, for real.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's so much good music out there that's not rap. And it's like real music, real instruments, and real people
Real
playing
music.
stuff.
Now our shit ain't real. Nobody uses a real instrument. Our shit ain't real music. This is crazy. Our shit is fake music. It's a knockoff of real music. I don't know, man. Some of these faces, man, that send this stuff.
Instead of just rapping, spewing about gangsters and guns and bitches, a lifestyle that I don't even want to live, like, at all.
Rap has got to be the most overrated piece of shit ever in the music industry.
You let all these fire rap beats make you forget how really shit rap truly freaking is, and its glory is just completely violent and stupid.
What I've noticed is that anything that is originated from black people or predominantly black is always overly critiqued. The way we dress,
Ain't no
the way
doubt.
we talk, our music. It has to be perfect, and everyone has an opinion on it.
You spitting, TBH, everything.
Hey, to his point, right? You could go back. Let's look at his hat. He got the fox hat. Like, okay, what that mean? Black people wearing these fox hats. Is that because they think they clever? They think they slick? Black people always up to something. Now all of a sudden they taking the fox. You know, they always trying to scam. Like, this is the type of shit that they start doing. If we start wearing fox hats, it's going to become something negative. I'm telling you. These niggas think they clever. They think they slick. You can't let the black man in the hen house. Come on, man. Always something, bro. Always something. It's only with us, though.
Be perfect, and everyone has an opinion on it.
You spitting, TBH, everything black people make gets judged way harder. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. You go on a music video for a rap song, half the comments, when the English version coming out. I understand you don't like it, but you're going out of your way to hate it. But you don't see black folks on other people's music. Here he go again with this damn talking about his Tonka trucks and his water hole and spitting tobacco, when the non-tobacco version, like, you don't see.
Oh, how many times this girl broke his heart? Now he want to just office sell all types of other shit. Like, don't nobody be doing that, or going on the metal, the heavy metal, the death metal video. Like, what the hell are y'all? We can't understand that. Yeah. Like, we don't go on their videos talking about, what are you talking about, man? Like, come on, man. Sony with us. Oh shit!
That shit. That to me, a little racist.
A little bit.
2025.
A little bit.
Complaining about mumble rap.
A little racist. A little racist.
If you're in 2025 complaining about mumble rap, probably racist. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, if you haven't processed that, like, different people talk different ways, and that it's not their fucking job to fucking make sure that you from Kansas understands every single word, that, like, why are you not trying to aspire to learn new things? Like, Boomhauer's homies know what he's talking about.
Now, there is a new term that has risen: rap fatigue. And I gotta say this, I'm so tired of these fatigues. Anyways, people are basically stating how
it's only around our stuff, man. I'm telling you, they want to tear us down, man, because we great. They're not going to be able to do it. They've been doing this shit for the better part of 500 years or so, right? And it still ain't working. It still ain't working. I don't hear none of this around nothing else. I don't hear nothing around anything Latino in the word fatigue. I don't hear anything around the Asians in the word fatigue. I don't hear anything around white folks in the word fatigue. I mean, they made up something where they talk about, they did some white folk fatigue shit, but, or was it the Karen thing? But either way, like, but it's always us and what people claim they are tired of. But remember, these things have highly influenced each of these cultures in all sorts of ways. Again, they want to nitpick what they want to take, and then, but they want to nitpick what they take and make that like it's good, but take these smaller negative elements and magnify those like everything is bad. Like, we're just these bad people. If everything was that damn bad, why y'all trying to dress like us, act like us, dance like us, talk like us? Why is all the music in the videos and the commercials and all that, and on and on and on and on?
tired they are of rap.
Rap is an art form. You are supposed to be saying something. When I hear y'all music, y'all don't be saying nothing. And y'all think because y'all dropping name brands and I got more than you and who rocking coach and shit, you think you saying something, but you ain't really saying shit. It's not sticking. I don't care about who you're dating. I don't care about who you.
You know, I will say this because I've said these things myself. But when you really think about it, that type of music is not going to go away. And that type of music It's okay that it's not for you. But that type of music is for someone else. Us berating those artists, talking down on those artists, it's not going to make them go away. It's not going to do anything. If anything, those types of things kind of encourage those types of artists to do it even more, right? It's like telling your kid not to do something. Guess what they're going to do? Probably the thing you told them not to do. But I've come to the conclusion that it's okay for me not to like a type of music or a type of rap or a type of artist. And I don't necessarily have to put them and what they're doing down just because it's not for me. There's a lot of negative shit out there. I mean, we can go back to the drill era, but the drill ain't the only negative type of rap, right? There's a lot more, but that's okay. Now, I'm definitely not getting behind nothing that's about not only just about killing, but we talk about things that we just did. Now we're going to put in the video and then we're going to, diss the dead and all that. That's a whole other level, a whole different story. But yeah, sometimes we talking to these artists, not realizing that, dude, okay, that's not for you, but that's for somebody else. You saying that, her saying that, ain't gonna make it stop. It ain't gonna make it go away. It ain't gonna make that type of rap go away.
Can you make me feel something? I don't give how many.
And my last part of that point is that find the type of artist because they're out there. This is one of the problems. We're not giving enough support to the artists who are making the type of music we claim we want to hear because they out there. They out there. They all over the place for real, for real. We not giving them the spotlight they deserve, though. Some of that, we got to take a responsibility that we ain't promoting those types of artists as much as we should. For real, for real.
Millions you got? How many? Your hair, nails, Prada, Gucci, Louis. We don't care. We in a recession for one.
But I'll tell you why rap is dying in the mainstream. And it's because, one, there's just not the genuine passion to make music like there was in the past. Artists that are coming in now don't love.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I think there's a lot of passion to make music. There might be some different types of roadblocks and things that people, I don't think there's a lack of passion for people making music, people rapping. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. I see it all the time, whether it's on TikTok, anywhere, X, Instagram. There's all sorts of people making some really good music out there, young people, older people. Again, you got Nas and them coming out with their shit. How many of them are going to go listen to Nas's album? You ain't going to hear all that shit in the Nas album, right? No, most of them ain't going to listen. But no, I don't think there's a lack of passion. I don't believe that.
Rap. They didn't study the OGs and the Biggie, Tupac, and take inspiration. So they don't really like making music. A lot of rap nowadays is just a caricature. They like the lifestyle. They like the women, the flash. They like what comes from rap. Two, the bar to get in now is so low with TikTok, social media, chasing 15-second trends. So everybody that has a phone and buys a microphone can do that because it's easy access, and we're not gatekeeping the same way that rock does and country does and pop does and R&B does. We're letting everybody in, everybody contribute to a genre that used to just actually reward talent.
Maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I'm starting to lose my patience with some rap songs, with hip hop. Because tell me why I'm listening to Pooh Shiesty and he's talking about before I thought I was a gangster, how to go through murder school. Nigga, what?
All right, first of all, why are you listening to Pooh Shiesty? This is what I'm talking about. What the fuck do you think you're going to hear listening to Pooh Shiesty? Like, you ain't young. Pooh Shiesty's not new. Maybe if you first listened to him, maybe when he first came out, right? But this is what I'm saying, though. All you gotta do is hear one Pooh Shiesty song to know whether or not that's your cup of tea when it comes to music. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. I just, at this point, I just feel like some of the criticism is fair, but also the people saying it, there's other choices out there. It ain't got to be for you. We're not lifting up the ones that's making the really good music that got some substance in their lyrics. We're not giving them the spotlight they deserve, man.
Now, they did make some valid points. And I want to talk about the first video. All of the things that she stated. I know rappers that fit that archetype. The thing about it is the people don't want to hear it. Or, you know, it's not a lot of money behind them.
Exactly.
The labels,
That's
they
what
don't
I'm
want to
saying.
push that out. So this is where I want to get back on the topic of capitalism. Because at the end of the day, everything is supply and demand. If people wanted to hear the great storytelling and the, you know, actual lyrical rap, it would be popping. It's simple as that.
Hey, I'm gonna hurt some feelings with this one, but that extra lyrical rap sucks. Bro, I do not want to put music on and hear a fucking lecture. I know the economy is fucked up. I know we need equal rights and shit. There's nothing I can do about it. That lyrical, on the spiritual, turn that shit off. I want to hear the rapper.
Hey, yo, I'm glad he's playing a clip like this. I hope he got more. I ain't watched this whole thing. But this is also the problem. These people talk about how unwholesome rap is and how they just mumbling and this and that. But this is like a big part of the convo too. Niggas talking about, I don't want to hear that shit. It's the same thing they've been saying with Drake and between Drake and Kendrick, right? Oh, don't nobody want to hear that lyrical, miracle, spherical. You know, and then when it comes to Drake, oh yeah, Drake's saying that shit. He talking about he in the club, he got this, he got the sticks, you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, man. So y'all champion the bullshit, but then when there's nothing wholesome left, y'all complain that there's nothing wholesome left after you done championed this bullshit for so long.
Talk about how he getting money, how he's hitting hoes, what type of cars he driving, him flexing his chain, how he'll catch a body or get somebody whacked. I don't care that you can rhyme infatigable 6 different times.
You gotta listen. It's a message. No, I don't want no fucking message in a song. When down south people started making good music, New York moved the goalpost. Well, y'all ain't saying nothing. Music wasn't meant to say nothing. Wop, babaloo, bam, wop, bam, boom. Nobody, you supposed to just vibe to. That's why Future is king. That's why he king, because he know how to make you do this. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. But he knew how to go get southern rappers and dumb it down too, though. Big Pimpin', spinning, they're talking that shit.
Nah, that ain't what made Jay though. Come on, man. Jay never really dumbed himself down. Nah, it's bullshit.
Talking about being with girls and shit. I don't want to hear all that KRS-One shit. You cross the bridge. You see, man, shut the fuck up.
This is where a lot of the old generation versus the new generation takes place. They say that the music nowadays isn't real music. It's not how it used to be. A lot of the old heads, they got to stop hating on the new generation.
Yeah,
rap,
for
because
sure.
whether they like it or not, rap has evolved. And it's still an art form. And in my opinion, it is the most intelligent forms of music today.
There was a time in my life where I was dissecting rap lyrics like they were Pulitzer Prize winning, novels. You feel me? That's the type of depth that exists in hip hop. It's like, it's some verses that could change your life. It's a reason why people say rap is a religion. Do I believe that? No. But these words are coming from someone's soul, bro.
When I would hear people say that they don't listen to rap music because it's too overstimulating, I used to think, oh, well, that's just because you're racist. But then I thought about it, and rap is actually a very intense genre. Every place you turn, there's slang, there's play on words, there's idioms, there's metaphors, there's interpolation, there's double entendres, there's figures of speech, pop culture references. There's so many things that you have to keep track of. The average pop, rock, country, EDM listener doesn't have to do a whole bunch of brain gymnastics because whatever they're saying in the song is exactly what they mean.
Right.
In the song 7:12 p.m. by Future, he says, sent behind 5%, you could see the Chinane. You have to understand that Chinane is Guapanese for chain. You have to understand that he is sitting inside of a car with 5% tint. And you have to understand the reason you can see the chain from outside of the car that has 5% tint is because of the refractive index of his diamond chains. This is just one line of the song. Even Lil Wayne on a Millie, he says, I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual I bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet of my mind because I don't write shit because I don't got time. If you didn't have the prior knowledge to know that Lil Wayne doesn't write his music, but he goes into the booth and freestyles, this whole thing doesn't make any sense to you.
Now we're about to tap into some wokeness. Lyrical or the most original form of rap could be mainstream, but the labels don't want that. They would rather put money behind a person talking about killing, drilling, prostituting.
Rap music is making you reread everything in your environment programs you, whether you're aware of it or not. And music is one of the most powerful forms of manipulation. If you listen to rap music every day, you probably get fried and have a bad relationship with women. Everything in our culture is being stripped of its beauty. Rap music promotes adultery. They made it cool to crack each other's girls, take your girl, all that. If you slept with somebody's wife back in the day, Everybody was disgusted. Now it's normalized. You get praised for that. If we continue down this path, where will we end up? The music is the reason for all the violence. It's Lil Durk's fault. The music is what's brought in the hood for us to unalive each other. If you want to control the world, think vibrations and frequencies. There's positive vibrations and there's negative. Now the music instills negative vibrations, doubt, anger, hatred, guilt. But if you take a positive vibration, a positive vessel, and push it to the hood, you'll get new information, a higher vibration, joy, love, passion. There's no joy, love, and passion in the hood because Durk and them don't push that out there. They pushing, I'ma crack your girl, spit on the ops, get back gang. In the hood, we see a lot of jealousy and insecurity. I'm jealous you got a nice watch, insecure because I don't have it, so now I'ma boom you. Now, think about this. You already live in a bad environment. Mixed with the bad music, that only breeds disaster.
And this is true, but also we shouldn't.
Yeah. So I definitely believe in frequencies and vibration. I believe and I know that music influences, especially if you are under the control of substances. So if you high, you drunk or whatever like that, that music can definitely influence you to things. And this is not to remove anyone's personal responsibility at all. But to blame rap for the ills of the ghetto, a bridge I'm not about to cross. We're not doing that. Rap is not the reason for the problems in the ghetto. There's a whole lot of reasons, and rap ain't one of them. There's some music that can influence people maybe to do certain things, but those people are still responsible for their own actions at the end of the day. So if you want to get high and get drunk and listen to fucking Chief Keef or Durk and think you about to go out here, that's on you. That's on you. It ain't Durk's fault. It ain't Chief Keef's fault. It ain't nobody's fault but your own. Okay. Again, that's not to say that music does not. It's just like listening to slow jams and shit. That shit puts you in the mood. You know what I mean? But yeah, rap ain't the reason though for the problems in the hood. Ain't the reason for the problems in the ghetto. That shit's a whole lot deeper. But I get what he's saying though.
Put all of the responsibility onto these rappers. Like as a parent, you're supposed to watch your children if they're listening to this. And it's like if you're an adult listening to music and it influences you to do something stupid, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna use myself for an example and all of my friends, like my whole friend group, bro. We all nerds. We all are civilians. Never went to jail. Never had a felony. All straight A students, college graduates. But because I was listening to a Rondo No. 9 song or a LA Capone song, it never made me want to go outside and shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying? It never made any of my friends want to do that as well. And this is where it gets into rap is always held to a different standard.
Why is rap music the only music people feel like you have to relate to? I was talking to my brother the other day and he's like, why do you listen to that stuff? You don't even smoke or drink. Okay, do you relate to Bohemian Rhapsody? Like people, you will never catch somebody going up to somebody listening to classical music and be like, you don't even know how to play the trombone. I don't even know what a trombone is. You don't even know how to play the trombone. Why are you listening to that? Because I like it. It's art. I don't have to relate to the Starry Night to know it's a cool painting. Oh, you don't know the struggle. Why are you listening to that kind of music? You're right. I don't know the struggle. But my brother also doesn't know what the hell a rock lobster is, but he still listens to that song.
I saw this video on Twitter of a young black boy crying at an NBA YoungBoy concert, and there were people in the comments talking about, there's nothing about an NBA YoungBoy song that should have you like this. There's nothing about NBA YoungBoy that should have you crying like this. And I think for a moment, I forgot that a lot of the upper white class that engage with rap music don't view poverty as real life. Like, he's discussing losing best friends to gang violence. He's talking about barely having enough to eat growing up as a child. Do you think this doesn't traumatize people? Do you think this shit's not real? Like, I can speak from personal experience. Losing loved ones to gun and gang violence is traumatic, and it will change the way you view life.
Rap fatigue is stupid. Rap is not dying. But what is dying is the capitalistic ideology of it. And I think that's a good thing. In the comment section below, man, let's put each other onto some other artists, some underground artists that you think fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I need some more.
Yeah, man, rap ain't dying. And a lot of that stuff these people talking about, there's so many other artists that they could be listening to, and they just want to choose the artist that's just not their type of music. Why the fuck are you listening to Pooh Shiesty if that's not your type of artist? If he's making a type of music that's not for you, what's the point in listening to it and then critiquing him for it? That's not your cup of tea. Like, and again, at one point I would have been thinking the same way, but I guess you can say I matured to the point where I realized, okay, that type of music ain't for me. At one point it was, especially when I was in the streets. I did some crazy shit. But now it's a little too much. It's a little too much, man. But I ain't about to shoot them down either. I just ain't gonna listen to it. I ain't gonna let my sons and them listen to it. I don't know what they listen to, if they with their friends or their cousins. I don't know what they go all the time, but like in the house, no, we ain't gonna listen to that. But that's not because I'm scared that some crazy shit gonna happen or something like that. Because like he said, him and his friends, straight A students, graduated from college, they listen to Rondo Number 9 and all them, and it didn't influence them to do nothing crazy. But also on the same hand, music in general, every type of music has a type of vibration, and that vibration can have an influence, but it can't make you do something either, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, we gotta stop letting them take everything that we do, everything that's about us, and make it like it's just so negative. It's just all these generalizations about things that we like, things that's a part of Black culture, so on and so forth, that's supposed to be where they take it and take the negative aspects of it and just hit us all with that whole blanket. You know what I'm saying? And also, while not at the same time, if you're going to do that, you need to point that out in all the other genres and in all the other races or cultures or anything like that, because there's some shit that we can nitpick on too, right? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.